Good afternoon. I'm back with another vlog. I did not vlog yesterday, took the day off. I just basically ran around, explored, drove around, and just a whole lot of exploring in Central Florida, Orlando, and some other areas. And today I got up really early, and I saw the Boeing rocket space launch in the Cape Canaveral area. I watched the launch from Titusville, and that footage was kind of long. It was like 7+ minutes, so I'm not going to insert that here, but that's the video. I think it's going to be it's right before this. It's a video or two before this. I just uploaded it earlier today, a video of my view of the rocket launch, which was really cool. And after that was 6:36 a.m. was the time for that launch. And then I drove down here to Southwest Florida. After that, I stopped about halfway here, took a nap for a couple hours because I was exhausted in a Walmart parking lot. And now I am down here, Southwest Florida, and this is about 15-20 miles southeast of Naples. I'm down here in the Everglades, and this is where I'm gonna get out the inflatable kayak for the first time. Really cool boat launch right here. Not really boat, it's canoe kayak only. The motorized boat launch is up the street, but there's nobody here. I got the place to myself. Only car here, and just really cool. It's 80 degrees out on December 20th, and the reason I came all the way down here, I was gonna actually do this tomorrow. I was just gonna kayak in the Fort Myers, Estero Bay area today, but it was so windy along the coast. I decided to come in here where it was a little more sheltered, and good decision. It's almost no wind right now, and it was pretty gusty back there in Fort Myers. So, without further ado, I am going to get out the inflatable kayaks. I have two of them. One of them has a slow leak, but I don't know which one. But they were both free, given to me by a friend. And I have been yakking for going on almost 3 minutes now, so I am going to start getting out the kayaks, because there's only about 3 hours of daylight left. And I thought this sign was worthy of putting in the vlog. And I've been up close and personal with alligators before. They don't really frighten me. They seem to be... Oh, I don't know. I'm not an alligator expert, nor do I claim to be, so I'm not going to go off on a spiel about that. But they don't really frighten me, so... Guess this is such paradise. It's 80 degrees, December 20th. So, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned it yet. Today is, let's see, it's already day 4 of this trip. Good thing it's a 19-day trip. It's flying by. So, just by chance, before I even knew I was going to bring the kayaks, I was booked on Southwest to fly down here just because the price happened to be the best, which is, I don't know, Spirit and Frontier usually have high prices during the holiday season. Like, if you want to fly Spirit or Frontier around Christmas time, like, it's going to cost a lot. But Southwest is more like even keel. So that's why Southwest ended up being cheaper, but I didn't even know I was going to have the kayaks or be bringing those down here for this Christmas trip, because I didn't even have them when I booked this trip. But Southwest, you get 2 free checked bags, so each kayak's in one. That metal you hear clanking around is the oars. They fold right up. So that's my bag that I've had forever. Never really checked luggage, but had that kicking around. And then this one, don't make fun of me in the comments for using a bag that looks like something a girl would carry. The reason I have that is I only had my one duffel bag. It wouldn't hold both kayaks. So I got this one the other day, back up home in New England before I flew down here. $3 on Craigslist. 1 in 5, bargained them down to 3. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to pay $30 or whatever it is for a new duffel bag when I could just get one for $3. So let's go. Alright, so there it is. They're both exactly the same. I just picked one randomly. I mean, they both should be alright. Because I've been told, one has a slow leak and one's totally fine. So it's a good thing I can just go like right here and stay close to test it. So far, so good. I just finished filling up this main blue part, and I can hear it leaking right under here, and I can feel the leak coming out right there, so this must be the leaky one. So I'm going to put this one back and get out the other one. About halfway done inflating the second one, and so far so good. It is so awesome to be the only one here, and plus about this place, it's just so rural, it's so remote, it's just, I love it here. You can hear the highway, like highway, I think that's 40, I'm not going to say, I think it's highway 41, I could be wrong if I remember correctly, but it's the only road around here. Down in the swamp. So now I gotta assemble the paddles. Got two of everything, got two kayaks, got two paddles. So on this one, there's like a little rubber piece on the bottom of the valve that when you're pumping it up, it prevents the air from coming right back out. And the rubber plastic piece was missing on this one. So I swapped it out. I took one off the one that leaks, which did have the rubber piece, and I put it on there. So that's the good thing about anything in life. If you have two of something that are identical, spare parts can swap right out. So this is pretty easy. It just all screws together. I'm still amazed that I could fit two of these in checked luggage. So there's nobody here, and I doubt anyone's gonna care, but I moved the car beyond this sign, like the sign said to do. So I don't want to take this. Obviously, this is a rental car, and losing the key, I would be totally fucked. So I don't want to take it out there with me, in case that one leaks or whatnot, and for risk, dropping it in. So I just locked the car, and I'm gonna put it right here in the gas tank compartment. Just make sure it can't fall down in there. Yeah, there's nowhere for that to go. All right. God dang it, that's not going to close with it right there. Alright, what's plan B? Dang it, that thing when it closes takes up so much room, that's not going to work. Alright, so I did get it in there. Reworked it a little bit and it's fine. So let's go. Alright, so I got the paddle, bringing the radio. This is a water resistant radio, and I love listening to the radio at the beach or doing stuff like this. A couple of waters. And life jacket I bought the other day. I don't think I'm gonna bring this throwable. I don't really have room for this. Not bad so far. Nothing's leaking. Like, the whole thing's a little bit uneven. It wants to lean to the left, but not to the point where it's a problem. So definitely so far so good. Just, again, I know I've said it like 3 times, but it is 80 degrees on December 20th. Now, I should probably put this on. Yeah, I probably should. Been out here about a half hour now, putting around in here, and this is so much fun. This is more fun than I've had in a while. Well, other than sports games, maybe. I love going to sports. But anyway, I'm definitely going to be doing this again tomorrow. Same weather tomorrow, high of 80. Partly sunny with a high of 80 tomorrow down in southwest Florida. So I'm obviously going to do this again tomorrow. I love this spot so much. I might just come back here again. But there's just so much to explore. Like, I've just been in this big main area so far. But like, I could go around the corner over here. And I'm not going to do that today because there's only like, an hour or so of daylight left. And I need to break out the GPS for that one. I don't need to, but I want to, just in case. But yeah, so this is the life. So it drips a lot, like with this paddle, when it, especially when I'm trying to go kind of quick. It drips a lot right here, like down in here, and like on like the knee and below. So that's why I put my shorts up a little bit, because like right here is where it seems to stop dripping on me. It'd be nice if it was a little bit sunnier, but I really can't complain. It's a beautiful day. Pretty windy, so hopefully the next few days will be less windy. Beautiful day. I'll be kayaking tomorrow, and then I'm gonna make this and tomorrow all one vlog. I have something planned for tonight, but I'll tell you about that later after this is done. Don't know what I'm doing on Sunday yet. Haven't figured that out. It's supposed to be rainy and yucky out, so I won't be kayaking. And the radio, I had it right up here initially, and I jammed it under here, but it just kept getting wet here. So it's back behind me. I kind of wedged, I don't know if you can see it. It's like wedged in right there. There's a decent amount of space back here. Like the radio's right back there where I just showed you. Then on the other side of me, I have those two waters that I brought. Like back behind the seat, there's actually quite a bit of room to put things and keep them dry. It's probably really hard to see on here, but right there's a gator over there, and I was hoping to see one today. Oh, this is amazing. Right, he's right there. Alright, so a whole lot's happened since the last time you saw me when I was kayaking yesterday afternoon. It's the next day, about 12 noon. So right after I stopped recording video yesterday, I was putting away the kayak in the car. And so as I was deflating it, I dropped my phone into like the belly of the kayak, like where my feet were yesterday. And there was enough water in there that my phone got pretty soaked. So I broke my phone. It's too much water damage to keep working. Like it turned on and I was able to save all the videos and everything from it, which was really fortunate. But the home button stopped working, the back button stopped working. It just started acting really erratic. Like it would like open and close apps by itself. It would just like have a it just was not a usable phone anymore. It just started going haywire, and plus with the buttons not working. So I went to get a new phone right after that. I have Metro by T-Mobile. So I found a store, which is a good thing about using them is they have so many stores nationwide. So I found a Metro store right in Naples, only like when I got out of the swamp and got back into civilization, it was like only to drive like 5 more minutes to find it. So that was fortunate. $145 later, I got a new phone. And a little bit of a newer one than I had before. So I liked the phone I got. Just was money I did not plan on having to spend. So after that, I just went to get something to eat. I got a burrito at Walmart because I had a craving for like a certain type of burrito they sell there. So I had that in the car, then went to the Lee County rest area in like the south part of Fort Myers off I-75, where I've been so many times, and slept there. Got a really good night's sleep in the car. I put the back seats down and like laid down into the trunk, and like partially like my legs were in the trunk and the upper half of me was on the back seat. It was a lot more comfortable than sleeping in the driver's seat reclined. And so I did that, ran around a little bit this morning, got a couple things I needed at Dollar Tree, and I had another burrito at Walmart because I felt like another one of those, and they're really cheap. So I'm gonna get something better to eat tonight that I'll show you, and I really will. I know I always say I'll show you what I get to eat, and I never do. Like, I really will this time. So I'm in a gas station parking lot in the south part of Naples. And the reason I pulled over to check the radar weather, because it was supposed to be 80 and partly cloudy today, and I was going to go kayak again down in the Everglades. Same place I was yesterday. I want to go with more time today to explore it some more, because I really like it down there. And it started raining, so I pulled in here, checked the radar weather, and luckily there's like nothing on the radar. It stopped raining, and it looks like it's going to be all right. So I'm going to drive the half hour or so, or 25 minutes, whatever it is, out into the swamp, and I will see you then. So I just spent about an hour kayaking, same place as yesterday, down here in the swamp, and it just started raining. It rained, I was probably, I'll turn this around. No, I won't. I was like way out there along that tree line. It started raining kind of hard, so I made a beeline back for where the car was. And it stopped raining when I got halfway back, and now it just started raining again as I'm standing here deciding, do I wait, do I go? So I'm gonna head somewhere else. It wasn't supposed to rain at all today. The radar weather had nothing, so it's probably a passing shower, but daylight's burning. I don't want to wait around all day, so I'm gonna go somewhere else. So another thing worth mentioning is that there were a lot of gators in there, which is fun, but it's not relaxing because you always have to make sure that you're keeping a safe distance away from like each one of them. I counted 8 of them in the first like 20 minutes, and it's fun, it's cool to see them, but after like, I don't know, after a half hour of that, it kind of just gets old, and you can't really just lean back and drift, which is kind of what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna go to a different spot. I will talk to you when we get there. So the rain's a little bit of a downer, but it's not like it, kills the whole trip, because it's, such a long trip. It's not a big deal. So I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do tonight. I'm thinking about going to a boat parade, which is up in Cape Coral, right next to Fort Myers, a little bit north of here. Or going to the dog track, which post time is at 6:30 for that. It's 5:04 right now. I've been to the dog track before, and they race 3 days a week. Like this time of year, just 3 days a week, they're always running, so I can do that anytime. So I'm kind of leaning towards the boat parade up in Cape Coral. But I don't know. I guess you'll know in the next clip, unless something more interesting happens before then. So I chose the boat parade over the dog track. Turns out that was the wrong decision. The boat parade has been canceled due to weather. And yes, I knew it was raining. I knew it was gonna rain before I came up here. And in the last clips you saw, I Googled it and I looked online to see if I could find anything about a cancellation, and there was nothing. The event listing online that said the boat parade was right here tonight, the event was still listed, no cancellations that I could find. So I was like, all right, I guess it's rain or shine, let's go. So I drove up here only to find nothing going on, but I really don't know when they canceled it, because when I got here, there were some other people here looking like they were showing up for an event. There were maybe, I don't know, there were probably 6 or 7 other cars here. And obviously it's canceled, nothing going on, but I didn't find out it was canceled until just now. I Googled it again, and then there was a cancellation notice online. So, man, talk about a late cancellation. Because I'm assuming I didn't miss it earlier, because there were like 7 other cars here that thought the boat parade was still going on. They've all cleared out now. I'm the last one left, so I don't know if I don't know. But I'm not upset. I'm laughing about it. The only thing that's kind of a downer about this is I could have been at the dog track right now. But by the time I get there, because that's 30 minutes from here, and it's 7:30 right now. Post time was 6:30, so it'll be almost over by the time I get there, so it's not worth it. So I'm gonna get something to eat, explore a little more in the car tonight, and I'll tell you about tomorrow. So, and I really will show you what I'm getting to eat this time. I know I usually don't, but I will. I finally remembered to put in the vlog what I got to eat. Got a Little Caesars pizza, and I got a fountain drink at Circle K.